Alright, so I just watched Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and besides the hair, there's a few things I don't like about 4 and 5, specifically 4 and 5. Let's go with 4 first. The first thing I hate about this thing is the kids are in a crime scene and you're shooting at them. I know they ducked, and I don't think the spells could have killed them, but you're shooting at the kids and then telling them that they're at a crime scene. I'm sorry, but if you're a professional wizard, if you're a muggle, if you're a professional cop and they're at a crime scene and you don't put a barrier around the area saying, this is off limits, you shouldn't be here. First of all, how is it a crime scene? They were just attacked. That makes no sense to me at all. But after that, moving on, Harry gets the worst shit happen to him. The worst shit. So, if you've seen the movie, it doesn't sound like I have. His name's no Goblin of Fire, and everyone busts his balls about it. He loses his best friend. His best friend turns against him. After he saved your sister in 2 and has always had your back in the 3rd film, you turning him on the 4th one. The 4th film is where the ball is dropped for me. Because it's like, you've been friends for 3 years, and your own friend, Ronald Weasley, goes, how'd you put the name of the Goblin of Fire? Oh, I don't care. And then curses him out, and then uses, not Jenny, his sister, Hermione, as an hour to go back and forth, and she tells him, Hagrid's looking for you, and she yells at Harry saying, I'm not an owl, but if you're listening to Ronald Weasley who's telling you what to do, and then Harry, you kinda are. You're not an owl per se, but you are delivering the message. That is why it's called Don't Shoot the Messenger. And she's giving him an attitude. So the movie goes forward, and I'm thinking, okay, so now Ron is friends with Harry again. But you gotta get this through your head. If you save this guy's sister in 2, and you've been friends for 3 years, he's supposed to have your back no matter what. Ron is the worst thing in this movie when he doesn't have Harry's back and doesn't believe anything he says after he saved him in the Forbidden Forest in 2 and he's had his back for 3 years. They've been friends for 3 years, and that should count for something. And remember, he's the one who saved your sister and nearly died twice. I won't count the first one because it was the first year, and he almost died in the first one, but it wasn't as bad as it was in the 4th one. So I don't want to get there yet. So at the end of the Triwizard Tournament, he gets out and he brings back Sigbrit Dibberet, or however he pronounced his name, and he brings him back and he tells them Voldemort's back. Everyone knows this, so why is it when it comes to 5, people don't believe him? They turn on Dumbledore and Harry, who, 1, like he said, saw him and fought him, and 2, they saw the dark mark in the sky. They saw it in the sky at the beginning of the film while they were at the tournament, and they knew that was his sign that he was coming back. So, the papers, Harry, they're calling you and Dumbledore a liar. I'm like, but you saw it in 4. How could you forget what you saw in 4 and tell Harry is a liar? Oh yeah, and then all of a sudden I don't like the Dementors. The magic thing went, oh, he's back, so we believe now. But you should have believed him before. In all 3 films, has Harry Potter ever been a liar? No. So why is it when he's in 4 and 5 he gets the worst of it? The guy is fighting for his life in 4. He's fighting dragons, he's fighting mermaids, and he's had a duel, a quick duel, against Voldemort and his followers. And you're calling him a liar because you didn't witness it yourself? Oh, I'm sorry. Who was it that found the Chamber of Secrets? Harry. Who was it that found the Sorcerer's Stone? Harry. Who was it that proved that No, not Professor Snape. You're gonna you're gonna piss me off about this one. But who was that helped with the prison of Azkaban? Harry. So why is it in 4 or 5 that he's getting the most shit from people? I'm thinking you guys were awful. The only one, all his friends just turn on him and saying Potter stinks. And I'm thinking, I'm putting my life on the line for you guys every single time. And you're telling me not one friend but Hermione had his back saying, listen man, I believe you. I don't think you put that you named the goblet of fire. I believe that you were set up. I'm straight from the get-go. No one said that. Everyone turned against him. And I mean everyone. Except for Slytherin, they've been against him from the get-go. But that's not the point. If you've been friends for 3 years, your friends should be with your back no matter what. The only person that had his back was Hermione. And yes, Cedric Diggory had his back, but that's not the point, because he's not a Gryffindor, he's Hufflepuff. And when you got a person with Hufflepuff saying, yeah, I believe you, and I told my friends not to believe him, that's not good enough for my case. Then the whole fight scene with Hermione and Ron. So Ron went from picking off Harry to picking on Hermione because she was with the Victor Crumb, who I agree is older than she is, and that makes sense. But still, oh, and the tease as well. Oh yeah, oh I like Harry, but I only kissed you because of Secret Blue. Excuse me, Harry is the chosen one who, in finally, in the last film, defeats the Larkbog, and you miss Secret Blue. Get out of here! You're talking out your asshole. He got played for a fool in that movie, and everyone's going, well, no. If you tell Harry to come up to see you because you're upset and you kiss him, you kissed him. He didn't kiss you. And everyone's going, well, she used him. No, he didn't use her. She used him. Oh, guilty. Then she shouldn't have kissed him. That's misleading. I told people that. And everyone goes, no, it's not. And I don't know if I say, yeah, it kind of is. Because she said she wanted to be with him, and she was with him. He was there to comfort her after Cedric Diggory was dead. Cedric Diggory died. Move on. Get over it. The guy died to make a better film. It's over, who cares? God damn. I can forgive her for sounding out the room of requirement in that movie, but misleading Harry, no. Not after everything he's been through. His parents' death, losing a loved one over and over again, fighting to stay alive every single time. No. That's one thing I can't forgive about 5. And everyone not learning the lesson, but turning against him again in 5. I thought to myself, we just did this. You just turned on them against him on 4. So why are you doing it again? That it was literally, if you really pay attention to the 5th film, and I mean stay focused to that film completely, you realise that they're turning him again. Yes, Ron's had his back, but Ron is only having his back to make up for that fact it was a piece of shit in 4. I'm sorry, but if you're a piece of shit in 4, I'm not going to be like, I forgive you. I'm still going to hold the grudge. So he uses a spell to save his cousin's life from a Dementor. And that gets him well, not jail. That gets him expelled? Excuse me? So he gets in trouble for saving his cousin's life from a Dementor. And he's in trouble for that. Instead of saying, hey, this guy saved his cousin. Well done. And for their version of a jury and executioner, they're so quick to judge, you know what I mean? It's not like the Muggles where they go, okay, so he did this to save someone's life, is he guilty? And, go around the room and go, oh yeah, he's done this, yeah, he's done that, but he's a hero and all that. I don't think he should be tried to go to Azkaban. They were ready to send this kid to Azkaban for saving someone's life. And the only person he had backing him up was Dumbledore and some old lady that all of a sudden he just met, but she's been in the neighborhood for years. No, she hasn't, because she wasn't in the first three films. She only just met him in the fifth film. And I'm thinking, where was she when they needed him in the other four films? So I'm thinking, oh yeah, you saw her. And so they still prove that he was attacked by Dementors because she had a witness. But the guy who running the place is still saying, nah, he has to go to Azkaban. So they go for a vote for it. And 26 people want him in Azkaban. But as for the other lot of people, just by the majority of the vote themselves, they wanted him not to go, so he got the case dropped. But I'm thinking, this kid's a hero. And you're under the Ministry of Magic. That's what it is now. I just remembered it. The Ministry of Magic is saying he needs to go to Azkaban. And I'm thinking, well, is he going to a juvie version of Azkaban? Or is he actually going to go to Azkaban? For saving some... I'm sorry. I don't understand how the witching world works, man. I think the rules are stupid. If you save someone's life in the muggle world, you ain't gonna go to jail for it. But if you save someone's life for in the witch's world, oh, because you broke a rule, saving someone's life. And even Dumbledore's, oh well, in when someone's life's in danger, you can use magic. And the big guy goes, well, laws have been made to be changed. I'm like, you can't use that bullshit lame ass excuse to say that. To put this guy in jail. Who saved your life, by the way? I'm sorry for yelling at this game, but he did save your life, by the way. He saved your life in 3, because when he came to you in 3 for blowing up his aunt, he didn't say, hey, jail. He went, hey, I'll call you back. I'm here if you need me. Oh, I just don't like 5 and 4. I don't like them, because 5 is exactly like 4, without the tournament bit. It's just basically the same thing. Everyone dumping their shit on Harry Potter, and Harry Potter getting the worst of it. And then 6 is different because that's the death of Dumbledore. That really hurt me. 7 Part 1 is the big one because it's finally coming to an end. But 4 and 5, Umbridge. Oh, I hated Umbridge. I hated Umbridge so badly. If she was working with the Dark Lord and she had a mark on her arm, she hit it well, but I hated her character to the T. I hated it.